Yeah, because we've heard so much, and you should try to state some of the facts from your comments. But I don't want us to lose the train of thought here. My concern really is we're talking about developing the women's league. All right. So, what is what are you doing? What's the leadership doing to ensure that we have a vibrant women's league? Because, like you said, it's just. Women's football is just a couple of years ago. It's not as old as that of the men. So what should we be doing now, to improve our fortunes?
We are doing what we're supposed to do. And NFF, is our parent body, is not sleeping. Even the present president of NFF has taken it up to add value to women football. From my traveling and going to different places, I found out that government is sponsoring women football everywhere in the world. And they're trying to make sure that these people come out, stand on their own before they start leaving them. You can't born a child and leave the child to crawl on his own and walk on his own. You have to, give the child food, try to train the child how to crawl, trek, before the person stands. Until the person is 18 years, you will say he's an adult. But in this case, the women football has been there, no serious attention, like you people have said. Nobody is coming in for sponsorship. Even in the countries that have sponsorships, is the government that is sponsoring. And where you have one or two corporate bodies coming in, is still the government that brokered it. Because women football is still a growing child in a country like ours in Nigeria. But in Nigeria, everybody will just face one side. Nobody is looking the side of women football. And they want us to perform miracles. But by God's grace, we are still standing up high. We are still being in front. 9 times African Women Championship. We have won 7 times. It's a plus, it's a record. In under 20, 2012, they played semi-finals in Japan. After 2 years, they played finals in Canada. And these girls are always different set of girls. The under 20 that we had in Japan moved up. Another under 20 played Canada.
So, are you saying that there's a vibrant
under 20 is playing?
So you're actually saying that there's a vibrant system, in place.
If we don't have vibrant system, how can we be turning out these players? Because I'm always surprised when I listen to, some of these people that come around without finding their information or trying to know what is actually happening. Come here and they give wrong impression. It's not good. Call. Even if you hear 1 or 2 things from the outside, because people will be talking, try to go to the source and balance it and know who is saying the truth and who is not saying the truth.
Okay, but let's set the record straight as regards the walkover, because at this time of football doing well all over the world, it's unacceptable to even have walkovers. How many walkovers did we have last season in the league?
Let me now talk generally on walkover. You know that walkover went across board this year because of transition. A lot of things happened because governments were not in place. Even the male team, at the time, they called off the league. So these things are not peculiar or particular about women league. We should not, make it women league, women. This is Nigerian football. What affects this affects the other.
Well, can you actually confirm the walkovers to us? That's what we are concerned about, because the report we are hearing is just different from all corners.
Okay, as regards walkover, actually, in terms of walkover, it has nothing to do with the league as such.
Remember, these clubs are season, How many did
because you said 23 is wrong. We want to know so we can correct it.
Exactly.
No. I'm saying that the clubs are being managed by the states. But the league is supposed to put rules and regulations, checks and balances for these clubs. So what we are doing from our own side in the league is to make sure that these people, even if you are going leaving your match unattended, you know that there's a penalty that is following it.
Okay.
The chairman of Women League cannot go to, where do I call it now, Adamawa, and know when Adamawa is going for match or not. You understand? So what we're trying to do is to make sure that anybody who defaults or who did not attend this match will go through the rules and regulations and punish them. Some of them that didn't attend their matches, letters have written to them already. If you call those clubs, they will tell you. They've told them, you've missed so and so much. This is what will happen to you. This is what will happen to you. If you miss a number of matches, like 3 matches, definitely you are going to be relegated. Except during our Congress, they will look at what's happened and they decide otherwise. If not, the rules prevail.
Thank you. Thank you so much, madam, for making our time to speak to us this morning on the show.
I am very grateful. Thank you so much.
Okay.
And let me also correct one impression for people who said Dilichukwu is a bench woman. I'm an administrator. I'm not a politician. And I am a degree holder in sports administration.
Thank you so much. We appreciate all the good job you're doing for women's football in Nigeria.
So I'm not a bench woman. I know what I'm doing. Thank you so much.
We wish you all the best.
Okay. I think
I didn't get the confirmation for the walkover. Okay.
Yeah, well, it's okay. It's okay. But what she's trying to say is the Women's League committee cannot go to Adamawa, for instance, to find out if they're going to come for a game or not. But you need to put out rules and regulations. You need to let clubs take this thing serious. Because if you say, oh, because you cannot go and confirm if a team from Yola or a team from Uyo will be coming to your competition, and then you just let it be like that, you'll get a lot of walkovers, and then nothing is done.
That's like we said, everything boils down to logistics. I mean, it boils down to proper planning. Because we can keep having this argument back and forth, but, if those concerned aren't putting the right structures or logistics in place to address some of these things, we're having conflicting reports all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
And we don't want that for our football.
Cecilia, we did have the chance to talk to her about Gloria Ofogbu. We will place a call across to her to also understand what's going on. Has she been abandoned? She played for this country, got an injury, and she's been asking for help, and till now, nothing.
By October 17th, it will definitely be 1 year since she got injured. I mean, she got injured in that game against Namibia. Yeah. 2 goals to nothing. She scored the opening goal. That free kick, you can still remember that vividly. That was when she picked up the injury. She did not dress up for the rest of the games. And of course, reports were saying, okay, the team doctor didn't know and all that. Felt it was just a normal injury. But then a player didn't dress for the remaining parts of the games. And after that, the injury got worse. She's spending all her money. We have reports from Nigerian Football Federation. They're trying to do their best and all that. But if they can just fly out, get the corrective surgery, let everything be done, and of course, it will definitely be settled, because it's been almost 1 year.
That's
something really not good. It's a knee injury, which is really very, very bad.
All right, still sports this morning. The show definitely continues. We'll be back after this. Enjoy from the Afro Basket Women Championship that just finished in Cameroon. It's the Tigers taking on Angola in the 3rd place match, and definitely the show will continue right after this. Join us again.